Hello, and welcome to the commencement exercises for Martin Luther King Jr. High School graduating class of 2024. We are excited to be here with you this evening and excited to celebrate our wonderful graduates. My name is Rob Kinder, and I have the privilege to be the proud principal of King High School, as well as the Director of Alternative and Adult Education for the Davis Joint Unified School District. I'd ask that you please take a moment to silence your cell phones as we prepare to welcome the graduates. Now I invite everyone to please rise and remain standing as we welcome our 2024 graduates. Remain standing and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Blair Howard will please come to the podium now for our land acknowledgement.
We should take a moment to acknowledge the land on which we are gathered. For thousands of years, this land has been home of the Patwin people. Today, there are three federally recognized Patwin tribes: Kachil-Dehi, Band of Wintun Indians of the Calusa Indian Community, Quetzal-Dehi, Wintun Nation, and Yochadihi, Wintun Nation. The Patwin people have remained committed to the stewardship of this land over many centuries. It has been cherished and protected as elders have instructed the young through generations. We are honored and grateful to be here today on their traditional lands.
Thank you, Blair. Okay, so I'd like to do some acknowledgments now. Thank people for being here today. I'd like to start with the members of the Davis Joint Unified District School Board of Education. Thank you for your support of King High School, and welcome to President Elizabeth Moon, Vice President Joe D'Annunzio, Trustee Hiram Jackson, and Trustee Leah Dara. I'd also like to acknowledge district leadership in attendance tonight, and I welcome to Superintendent Matt Best, Troy Allen, Associate Superintendent of Instructional Services, Maria Clayton, Chief Strategy Officer, Matt Duffy, Director of Secondary Education and Leadership, and Maria Lukeen, Director of Multilingual Education and Categorical Programs. Welcome. Thank you to the board and district leadership for your enduring support of our unique program and exceptional students of King High School. Finally, I am honored to introduce the King staff in attendance this evening. So every year, throughout the year, I have the opportunity to hold one-on-one exit interviews with each student as they finish their final credits and prepare to be graduates. I ask them each, among others, 3 questions. What's next for you? What worked well for you at King, and what could we do better at King to support future students? Without fail, the answer to what worked well involves a list of staff members who made a difference to each student. My favorite part of this is that throughout the year, every single staff member, from administrative assistant to veteran teacher, has been listed as the thing that worked well at King for at least one graduate. Our staff has diverse strengths, and these align well with the varied needs, interests, and passions of our students. Despite changing times, the nurturing spirit of King has stayed strong for 52 years because of this staff's work to make real connections and to keep school engaging and relevant. I am honored to work with this team and proud to acknowledge each of them. Staff, when I say your name, please stand and remain standing so that we may applaud after everyone has been announced. Nick Gels. Oh, no, I broke my own rule right away. Christine Kim. Wes Ruff. Mark Jordan. Kat Young. Blair Howard. Chrissy Hill. Maricela Ortega. Flor Diaz. And April Seto. I'd also like to recognize our very reliable and dedicated Jim Normington, who, with 40 years of exceptional expertise in education, continues to show up for our students at King. So thank you. Let's get a round of applause for all the wonderful staff. Thank you each for all your hard work and for keeping your love of the students in mind with all that you do. Graduates, I ask that you now think of at least one person who has helped you to get to this point in your life. You are on stage tonight because of your hard work, but also because of those who supported you along the way. Please join me in applauding and thanking the members of our audience and also those who cannot be here this evening who have helped you to reach this goal of high school graduation. Thank you to everyone who's a part of each student's success story. During the past 4 years, these students, this is maybe the last year that I'll mention this, but it still bears mentioning because we all remember what happened 4 years ago, right? During the past 4 years of virtual, hybrid, outdoors, and finally in-person graduations, we spoke about unprecedented times. The changing circumstances and that unpredictably brought many challenges and emphasized the need for a place like King High School. Even more than that, these difficult years have shown how strong and determined the class of 2024 is. The students on stage right now have succeeded despite those years of disruption. They have adjusted to high school, been sent home for distance learning, returned home for hybrid instruction, and re-engaged with in-person instruction in a novel landscape. They're resilient, flexible, and inspiring, and I'm grateful to know each and every one of them. Everyone here today has a unique story. As a former continuation student myself, it gives me massive pride to be here today celebrating these students. We look forward to sharing a bit of each graduate's individual story later with you this evening. These young people, now adults or about to be adults, have big ideas and a big task ahead of them as they enter the next phase of their lives. The path has not been easy for them, and it doesn't look like it will be easier necessarily going forward. I do not envy them embarking on their next chapter during a time of uncertainty. I am hopeful, though, because they are hopeful. Despite everything that has been thrown at them and put in their way, they are hopeful. They show up. They do the work. They collaborate with each other, with school staff, and with the community to pursue their passions and expand their knowledge. They set goals and then reach for them and then achieve them. On stage tonight, we have future college graduates hoping to study psychology, marine biology, forensic science. We have future welders, electricians, and cosmetologists ready to hone their skills and develop their trades. We have engaged community members who understand the importance of kindness and cooperation. We have teachers, maybe even at King High. We have future leaders. On stage tonight, we have the future. During my graduate exit interviews, I get to hear about what students plan to do next. I also get to hear them reflect on their experience as students. And I watch the self-awareness they've developed that worked well for them, that what could have been better. During these conversations, something switches. They are no longer a student, and they are no longer subject to meeting a goal set for them by someone else. The goals are now their own. The self-reflection and understanding is theirs to learn from. The future is theirs. Cliche, but true. They are the future, and that is something for which we should all be grateful. Before I move on to the next phase of our ceremony here, I would like to honor those students that completed college courses this school year through our dual enrollment partnership with Sac City College. This program enables DJUSD students to complete college classes while enrolled in high school and simultaneously earn high school and college credit. 14 of our graduates, 14, completed one or more courses this year. If you have completed a college course, please stand. Well done. Additionally, we have worked to create internship opportunities for our students. These students have or are participating in internships that have created opportunities both educationally and in the workforce. Please stand as I say your name. Emily Quintero. Ursula Lopez. Leilani Gibson. And Andreas Mulford. You can stand, the four of you can stand. You get to get clapped at. Okay, thank you. I am excited now to move on to the awarding of scholarships. We are so appreciative of the Davis community for supporting our students during high school and especially for continuing to support them as they further their education by continuing on to college or trade school. Scholarship winners are chosen based on their senior essays, specific criteria, and their demonstration of the 3 Ps during their time at King, being positive, present, and productive. And we are confident that you will do the same as you continue beyond high school. Some of tonight's scholarship will be awarded by community members representing their organizations, and others will be announced by the King High staff members during the awarding of diplomas. We have several community presenters that did not make it, but we have several that we are fortunate to have join us this evening. The first scholarship will be presented by Leah Rosenberg on behalf of the Davis Oddfellows. Ms. Rosenberg, will you please join us on stage?
So, good afternoon. My name is Leah Rosenberg, and I am pleased to be here on behalf of the Davis Oddfellow Lodge to present a scholarship to Leilani Gibson. Cool. So, the Davis Oddfellow Lodge is the oldest organization in the city of Davis, having been chartered in 1870. Today, we have close to 400 members ranging in age from 22 to 82, men and women of all ethnic backgrounds. Our fraternal symbol is the 3 intertwined links representing friendship, love, and truth. For many years, we have been pleased to provide scholarships to the King High School graduates, and we plan to continue so for many years. King High School graduates have distinguished themselves in their determination, drive, and dedication. We have every reason to believe that Leilani will use this education and the scholarship to lead a good and distinguished life. The Odd Fellows offer our support to Leilani now and in the future. We are very proud of you. So, cool. All right.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rosenberg and Davis Oddfellows. I'd like to next invite Rusty Seymour to present on the behalf of Davis Kiwanis Club. Come on up, Rusty.
Hello, everybody. Rusty Seymour representing the Kiwanis Club of Davis. Just a little bit about our organization, founded in 1958 here in Davis. We've been serving the local community for 65 years. A few of the projects that we are involved in is the annual 4th of July parade. On certain holidays, if you see the American flags hung around the city of Davis, how many have seen those? Maybe a little bit? Okay. We hang those up as part of our service. They look pretty good once they're all up around downtown Davis. We also have a crab feed, wine fundraiser, charity golf tournament, school supplies drive. We support organizations as the Kiwanis Family House, NorCal Trikers, and also Cub Scouts of America. So we are proud to be part of this celebration today. And our scholarship is awarded to Chloe Kerr. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rusty and Davis Kiwanis. For our next scholarship, I'd like to invite our own Flor Diaz up to present on behalf of the Mary Ellen Dolcini Scholarship Foundation.
Good evening, everyone. Buenas noches a todos. It is a great honor for me to present this scholarship, the Mary Ellen Dolcini Foundation Scholarship, to our one and only Andrea Smallford.
Thank you, Flora. Now here on behalf of DTA, I'd like to invite Blair Howard to present the DTA Scholarship.
It's my privilege to represent the Davis Teachers Association in awarding this scholarship. As people who work with students each and every day of the school year, members of DTA learn to appreciate many different aspects of these students we serve. In some students, we enjoy the contributions they make to class discussions. Others, we relish in their creativity, eagerly awaiting the next amazing thing they will produce. While in others, we see care and kindness for others that reminds us that no matter a person's background, everyone has value in our community. The staff at King High would like to award Anthony John with a scholarship from the Davis Teachers Association.
Congratulations. Now to present the Jack Reinwand Award, Christine Kim.
Hello, everyone. It is my great pleasure to announce that this award is given to a student who marches to their own drummer. So Yuretsi Jimenez, please come up to the stage.
Thank you. And lastly, on behalf of the Davis Rotary, I'd like to invite Bob Popengay to the stage.
Congratulations, graduates. And it's good to see so many family, friends, teachers. As Rob mentioned, I'm Bob Popengay. I'm the incoming chair of the Youth Services Committee of the Davis Sunrise Rotary. You may ask, what is Rotary? Rotary is a global network of over 1.4 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers belonging to over 40,000 local clubs. We actually have 3 clubs in Davis. These clubs see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, in ourselves. Locally, the Davis Sunrise Rotary consists of almost 100 members. We have a very active youth services committee that provides leadership, scholarships, youth exchange, and over the last number of years, we've provided scholarships to a senior in each of our high schools. The focus is identifying students that have an interest in career and technical education pathways. So this year, I'm really pleased to award our $1,500 scholarship to Romeo Cooper.
No, the scholarship awardees do not know in advance, so you could see the surprise at their face. It's pretty cool. Okay, that's awesome. In addition to our community scholarships, the King family is pleased to have the opportunity to award several King scholarships each year. The winners of these King High School scholarships will be awarded during the presentation of diplomas. I want to thank everyone who generously contributed to make these scholarships possible. Thanks again for all our scholarship participants, community members. There we go. Okay, at this time I'd like to invite Board President Elizabeth Moon to the podium to address the class of 2024 and our graduates.
Congratulations, graduates, on an incredible journey that you've been on. You know, today we are really here to celebrate their success, to celebrate the unique paths that they have taken to achieve this incredible milestone in their lives at this time. We are here to celebrate all the memories, the joyous memories that they created, as well as the resiliency and the ability to solve problems and address the challenges that they have faced. As each of them prepare to receive their diplomas and hear a little bit more, that we are honored to hear a little bit more about who they are, you know, I want to just share that throughout this journey, they were able to achieve, you know, deep community and friendships built in this community, and also that they were able to take advantage, the bravery to take advantage of so many opportunities, whether it's the community college classes, working at the bike shop, connecting in the community, or even their internships. Taking those next steps even before they leave high school is an incredible achievement. The school board is so proud to have King High School as part of our school district, and we celebrate this important moment with all of you, both the families, the friends, and most importantly, the graduates. Each of the graduates I can see are uniquely ready to be leaders and innovators that have the power to build bridges, foster understanding across differences, and be the change makers our world so needs right now. So for each of you, savor this moment, embrace this community you have built here in Davis, and the opportunities that you will have to create new connections and community as you go on with your career. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Moon. Okay, now, on behalf of the staff of King High School, it is my pleasure to certify that each student here this evening has completed the graduation requirements of Martin Luther King Jr. High School, as well as the requirements of the Davis Joint Unified School District. Accordingly, I wish to present to you the graduating class of 2024 and ask that you certify them as graduates from the Davis Joint Unified School District.
On behalf of the school board of the Davis Joint Unified School District, and upon the recommendation of the staff of King High School, I formally accept the students who have successfully completed all the educational requirements of our district. As president of the school board, I declare these students to be graduates of Martin Luther King Jr. High School.
It is now time to recognize each of our graduates individually. A King staff member wrote a speech about each graduate, and we'll be reading those now. We will also be awarding the remaining scholarships during this portion of the ceremony. So graduates, when your name is called, please come to the podium, remain standing during the speech about you, and after the speech, you will receive your diploma, shake hands with a board member, and return to your seat. To start these speeches tonight, I'm going to welcome King High teacher, Blair Howard.
I'd like to invite Yoretzi Jimenez Garcia. Come on down. There's a certain ability of metalheads to recognize each other. Sometimes it's the piercing or tattoos that give it away, but sometimes it's just an attitude of confidence in yourself in a world that doesn't always get you entirely. And I recognized a kindred spirit in Yoretzi before she even was in one of my classes. Yoretzi is into metal music, yes, but she is so much more. She is someone who took responsibility for her education when she came to King, taking her time to do a complete job, and was appropriately rewarded. At various points in the school year, it looked like the math for Yoretzi graduating this year wasn't maybe going to work out, but she focused on her work, improving her attendance, and taking advantage of the dual enrollment program that will set her up for success in the future as someone who seeks to take care of animals as a veterinarian assistant. Excellent work, Yoretzi, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish now that you graduated from King High. Congratulations. Next up, Jared Sanchez. I'm happy that Jared is here tonight, recognized as a graduate of King High School. He graduated last summer, came to us at the end of the previous year, and was sort of gone as quickly as he came. But even in that short time, Jared was always a pleasant sight to see, bringing positivity into school every day he was here. He only needed government, economics, and careers, finished those quickly, and was able to graduate during last summer. I'm confident Jared will bring his bright smile with him in the future, whatever path he chooses to take. Congratulations, Jared, and good luck with all your endeavors. Next up is Emily Quintero Atterbury. It's my privilege to celebrate Emily with her graduation from King High School tonight. I must start by apologizing on behalf of whatever teacher told Emily that she would never graduate from high school. That is never a helpful thing to say to a student, and as we can all see right now, Emily has done a superb job of proving that person wrong. As a student, Emily has shown that she is able to set goals for herself and develop a plan to achieve those goals, such as taking a college success class through the dual enrollment program. More importantly, though, Emily was able to share her perspectives and insights into school as part of the district's efforts to hear from students about how we can best serve their educational and personal needs. Emily has a strong voice, one I know she will use, and one that will have a significant impact upon the people and places around her, as someone who will pursue a career in helping kids, animals, people in some manner. You are now your future self, so appreciate the work you have done and use it as a launching pad for great things to come. Congratulations, Emily, on your graduation. Leilani Gibson. I'm so happy to be on stage tonight with Leilani to recognize and celebrate her awesome accomplishments as a student and just as importantly as a person. Leilani is a quiet and caring person all of the time, but when she raises her voice, she is able to cut straight to the point, getting to the core of an issue, whether that is sharing an insightful interpretation of a political cartoon or asking a question that makes me and everyone else in the class think deeply. Already, Leilani has accomplished so much, from obtaining a certification in medical microbiology and immunology from the UC Davis Valley Fever and DJSUC to CTE program. Yes, quite an accomplishment. To finishing her high school early so that she can pursue a career in healthcare field by obtaining an associate's degree in biological sciences. What I appreciate most about Leilani, and I'm glad she knows this about herself, is that she is self-assured, confident in her abilities, that her pursuits will serve both herself and broader society. I'm excited to hear about the great things and people you will help as you continue to grow as a person. Congratulations, Leilani, and be sure to come back and let us know about all the amazing things you do. Next up, Wes Ruff.
I'd like to call Kristen Alvarado up to the stage. Kristen shines. She's a light bulb. Whenever she showed up, laughter always followed, but she also tempered it with her schoolwork. She didn't just joke around. It was tricky at times to keep all of her plates spinning, but she did it. She passed all of her college classes, completed all of her credit requirements, all while holding down a job as a waitress at Tres Hermanos. Impressive. Kristen has plenty of great qualities that I remember, like her ability to build people up. She's a hard worker and a level of maturity which is rare at her age. She doesn't sweat the small stuff. I will miss most of all her joking around in art and during credit check. Kristen plans to go into psychiatry, and I know she will do well. I'm also proud to announce that Kristen was selected to receive a King High Scholarship. Congratulations on achieving this milestone, Kristen. Next up, Mr. Romeo Cooper. Romeo. Get up here, Romeo. Part of the dynamic duo here at King, I'm not sure if he's Batman or Robin, but when Romeo first walked in my classroom, my back was facing to the door, and all of a sudden I heard a deep, booming voice. Is this economics? And my first thought was, God? Hey, you? I actually was wondering if somebody's parent was stopping by to pick up some schoolwork. Turned around, I saw this young gentleman standing there. While I definitely think he has a career in voice acting, he loves to work with his hands down. So he wants to work as a mechanic and sees his future there. And I know he will do great. I will remember you always shouting out a hello to me and all of the fist bumps. I'll miss you, man. Congratulations on graduating from high school.
Thank you, Kings. Gigi. Thank you, Wes.
Next up, Jack Top Gun Dodd. Come on down, please. I'm so glad that Mr. Tom Cruise decided to come to King. Jack and I both love to lift weights. We would often talk about our routines, what exercises work best for targeting our muscles, share PRs. Then one day, Jack just decided to show me up and did a couple of muscle ups, and I haven't recovered. Jack wants to live a life of service, and he has already done so, volunteering at the homeless shelter, serving food, and he will continue to serve our country in the Marines. He's the epitome of self-sacrifice. Jack, you're in a good place, not only for you, but for others. Congratulations on graduating from King, sir. Brandon Garcia, come on down. The second part of the dynamic duo at King, where there was one, there was the other. He is the epitome of cool. If I were to use one word to describe Brandon, it would be chill. Nothing phases him. Maybe in addition to his coming to school and then working 8 hours each day at Carl's Jr., went into something of his exhaustion or not being able to be phased.
I think it ain't gonna be true.
But he was always goal-driven. He never gave up. His attendance was near perfect. And he would always tell me, Wes, I got to save up for that truck, which now adorns his poster on the walls of King. When I think of Brandon, I will remember him being one of the hardest working students I've ever met at King. Brandon has a drive to work in construction and eventually wants to start his own business, which I know will be successful. Brandon, congratulations. I'll miss you, buddy. Mark Jordan, would you come to the mic, please?
I apologize. It's not my strong suit. First person down. Lucia, Rolla. So I'm proud to be the one to recognize Lucia. Not there was any doubt that I would be the one, because she has worked hard to be here tonight. Lucia is an earnest and focused worker and encourages others to do their best in the classroom. She knows to ask for help when she needs it, and she is quick to offer her help to others. She has the rare gift of redirecting her peers without appearing overbearing. She has bettered every space she has ever been in at King. Lucia plans to continue to enhance the world around her by becoming an esthetician. She wants to help people feel good about themselves and lift their spirits through better self-care. You are a tough and resilient learner, and I know you will flourish wherever life takes you. I wish you all the best, and I will miss you greatly. Chloe Kerr. It is my honor to present Chloe her high school diploma. Chloe is someone who wants to be successful and is willing to put in the effort to get the result. She came to King, she was behind in her credits, but she was determined to catch up. Not only did she catch up, she even graduated a semester early. This fall, Chloe plans to continue her education and attend Sacramento City Community College toward her goal of majoring in psychology. Not one to take the easy way, she also wants to get a real estate license. She has found she has an interest in helping people to find a place that they can call home. All of us at King are so impressed with Chloe's work ethic. Chloe, I know that your drive will serve you well. I'm so proud of all that you have done and the person you are becoming. I will miss how you drew flowers in my classroom, and I hope you'll drop by King from time to time. All right, this last one. Hernan Cortez. The final person for me to recognize tonight is Hernan. Hernan graduated a few weeks ago, and we immediately felt the loss of his presence. Hernan is the kind of guy that can be counted on to help, whether setting up classrooms or breakfast or contributing to school events. You knew Hernan would be there. In fact, that first week or so after he left King, it was odd not to have him around. I actually was kind of lost for about a week. See, every day I'd come in and Hernan would come into my room and we'd talk for at least 15 minutes about life and where he's going, where I'm going, and man, I miss him. He was often the first student to arrive at school. He would even open my classroom window in the morning for me when I hurt my wrist without ever having to be asked. Hernan is naturally curious. He likes to know how things work and is considering becoming an electrician. I have no doubt that whatever field he decides to pursue, he will meet it with determination to do his best. In recognition of your hard work and the fact that you're just awesome, it's my pleasure to give you a King High scholarship. Kat Young.
Isaiah Roa. Isaiah was one of the very first graduates of his class, but I still remember his strong auditory comprehension skills in English class, as well as his ability to contribute his own personal schema to our class discussions, whether it was about the Diary of Anne Frank or a Dan Ferraro cartoon. Isaiah's eye for the hidden elements in those Ferraro cartoons will serve him well in a career in welding. He started developing the baseline skills for such a career while in shop class at Davis Senior High, but a welding presentation at King helped seal the deal, or should I say solder. We've missed you, Isaiah, and wish you well in all your future pursuits. Congratulations, Isaiah. Leo Carpenter. Once upon a time in the West, Leo walked into King High. Although it does not look like much from the outside, he appreciated how welcoming it was just to come inside, a veritable Sultans of Swing. Leo plans to get a full-time job this summer, but it's not money for nothing. He will be using it to go to school the following year. One interest is a vocational career, but Leo won't require two pairs of hands, as his parents have already modeled what it takes to be successful. Not to be left out, and definitely not a brothers in arms situation, Max has been a mentor through his musical career, taking advantage of Leo's work ethic as a volunteer roadie. If this is goodbye, this lady writer says, why worry? This graduate is ahead of the game. Congratulations, Leo. That last speech was co-authored with Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits. As an English teacher, I am compelled to cite my sources. Anthony John. There's a Latin saying that goes back 2,000 years, per aspera ad astra, which translates to through adversity to the stars. Anthony has faced many challenges, But instead of regarding the hardships as stumbling blocks, he has treated them like a staircase. Anthony took a college class while enrolled at King, missing no assignments, studying late into the night, and earning an A in the class. All while working at the same time to help support his family. His King family and church family did not get neglected either. Anthony volunteered at the last 2 King Thanksgivings, affectionately known as Kingsgiving, working in the kitchen as he has been for years at his church. Anthony plans to go into the electrical field. If anyone can be successful staying grounded while reaching for the stars, it will be you. Congratulations, Anthony. Michael Gentry. I've never met a student with more agency than Michael. You've gotten knocked down, sometimes literally, but you always get up again. I'm going to stop there so I don't have to cite Chumbawamba. Your faith in your ability to handle tough tasks and situations, and your willingness to advocate for what you need or don't need, made you a role model at King, and not just for students, but for staff as well. Some people say young people aren't likely to express appreciation to teachers without prompting, but I can't remember a day when you didn't leave my class without a "Thanks, Kat, have a great rest of your day." You plan to study funeral service and continue a legacy in that industry, sharing your compassion with people at a time they need it most, something that resonates with you and that I know you will be successful in. I am also proud to announce that you are the recipient of a King High Scholarship. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you so much.
I will now lift and pass the microphone to teacher Nick Gels.
Eli King. As the science teacher at King, I hope to spark an interest in the natural world. And so it is even more delightful when I meet a student who has that interest already burning. Eli approached me on the first day of school to ask if he could pursue an independent research project into fish genetics. And his boundless curiosity is not just limited to genotypes, phenotypes, and Punnett squares, but Eli couples it with being a real in-the-world adventurer. He is as likely to spend a weekend road tripping to Montana as he is to spend it meditatively fishing a hole on Poudre Creek. What I admire most about Eli is that he has the gift to see the beauty in the world around him. He can appreciate something without needing to alter it. He's a conservationist who aspires to leave the world better than he found it and to give others the opportunity to find what he has found in the outdoors. For all this, you might think that Eli is quiet or shy, but to the contrary, his welcoming presence and friendly greetings have been a staple of King throughout his time here. Congratulations, Eli. May the wild keep calling and the fish keep biting. Let's see, left hand there, right hand there. Elijah Snyder. Elijah frequently made it clear to me that he felt that he had his credit earning under control. And in the end, he's right here today, so maybe he was right and I didn't need to be concerned. Who knows? Early in the fall, I had the science class design boats made out of one single sheet of aluminum foil. The goal was to put as many pennies in the boat and have it still be floating. everyone did great. Dozens of pennies, scores of pennies, even hundreds of pennies, but as time went on, one student was still adding pennies, one at a time. I really wish I'd written down the number, but I am really confident that Elijah put over 400 pennies into that boat. I had to start lecturing with Elijah up next to me at the front of the class, counting out pennies one at a time. Elijah is funny, charismatic, inquisitive, and marches to the beat of his own drummer. Elijah is the living embodiment of the adage that the work will get done when it needs to get done, and maybe not a day sooner. Elijah is graduating high school, looking forward to a well-researched career in trades, and has the whole world in front of him. Congratulations, Elijah. This one goes here. Cameron Yandel. It's hard to imagine any obstacle standing in between Cami and her goals. Cami arrived at King needing 185 credits, but possessing that grit, determination, and self-belief to make even that task seem small. Cami earned over 100 credits in her first 12 months at King, a testament to her natural aptitude and her dogged determination to seek out every opportunity and take advantage of it. She's much more than just her schoolwork, though. Cami is a charismatic and funny leader. She advocates just as hard for her friends as she does for herself, and doesn't shy away from the tough and sometimes awkward work of community building. On one early walking field trip, Cami took the leap into the awkward silence that a science teacher had created by telling funny stories, jokes, and bringing everyone in. Soon, everyone was laughing and telling stories of their own. Cami, your leadership and warmth shine through, and I know that you've got the chutzpah to thrive in cosmetics or anything that you set your mind to. Congratulations on your graduation. I hope you're proud of everything you've accomplished. I'll pass the mic to teacher Chrissy Hill.
Royce Hammond. So one really cool thing about my job is that I get to also work at other schools in the district. And sometimes I get to meet a student in the 7th or 8th grade, and then I get to see them again as they're almost a grown adult, and sometimes I get to help them cross the finish line. So I met Royce when he was an 8th grader at Holmes, and my first impressions of him were that he was fun, he was witty, and he was so full of personality. When I met him again as a senior, he was the same Royce, but this time he had a seriousness about him. His journey here wasn't all that easy, and he has struggled some, and he often questioned what the point of all of this was. But he pushed through, and he finished, and I think it's a good reminder for all of us that it isn't always about loving the process, but having the resilience to see things through. We hope that you step into the next chapter of your life, that you'll remember that you have the ability to conquer any challenge that's put before you, and I hope that you know how proud we are of you. Congratulations, Royce. Jorge Leva. Jorge. I love this kid. All right, so I think that Jorge might hold the record for earning the most credits in a single quarter at King. If he doesn't, then he's certainly earned the most credits since I have been there. He earned 33 and a half credits in quarter 4, and he left school with 3 weeks to spare. He went to Arizona to help his family, and he took a bus all the way back to Davis just to be here tonight. I'm so happy that I got to know Jorge this year. There's so much to like about him. He's an intellectual, he cares deeply for his family, he has high expectations for himself and a solid outlook for his future. At DHS, he was a peer helper in the inclusion program. He trained students in the boxing gym, and while he was with us at King, he became a pretty solid bike mechanic as well. I'll miss our morning chats about movies and the supernatural and boxing and politics. Jorge is planning to go to school to become an electrician, and from what I know of his work ethic and determination, this is easily within his reach. Best of luck to you, Jorge. Brooklyn, Douglas. So sometimes we get students at King who are in their last quarter of school, and they just have a short amount of time and a few credits to earn before they graduate with their class. And this year I got to meet and work with Brooklyn. He was determined to finish, and he hit the ground running when he got to King. Then he was out for like 2 weeks with COVID, and I was thinking, uh-oh, this isn't good. I didn't think he'd be able to finish everything, and it was going to be really close. When he came back to school, I sat with him at credit check, and I let him know that he might have missed the opportunity to finish by June. He looked really surprised and defeated, and he said, why? I did so much work while I was at home. I just turned in a ton of packets, and I did everything that I could do on campus. And he really did. So this kid, he not only earned the 2 credits per week that he needed to stay on track, he earned 5 additional credits while home with COVID, leaving him just a few to complete. So that is certainly the kind of commitment and hard work that will take you far in life, Brooklyn. I'm excited to see your clothing brand hit the stores, and I know that you have a lot of very, very cool things in store for you. Congratulations. Eric Escoto.
I'm really excited to hear what you got to say.
It's a lot of pressure, all right. So Eric's graduation poster says, even when the odds are against you, never give up. And I think Eric embodies that sentiment pretty well.
Here? Sorry.
If you meet Eric once, you will not forget him. When he came to King last year as an 11th grader, he shared with us that DHS was stressful, that he struggled to be his true self there, that the school did not go along with his beliefs, and he just wanted to get done with high school so he could move on.
Sorry. My opinion.
I think King was a better fit for him. And we very much enjoyed Eric's true self. Eric is so bright, we all quickly understood that finishing school would not be a problem for him, even as he held down his full-time job.
Sorry.
Eric was able to complete everything and graduate almost half a year early, and we definitely felt his absence when he left King. When he completed his exit interview, he stated that one of his goals was to invent a flying car, if he has the time. And we really believe that you could do that.
I'll tell my business like that, come on.
All right, we believe in you, we're proud of you, and we are excited to see where your talents take you, Eric. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'm going to pass it to Marisela.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to present Marcos Juarez, please. And for Marcos, I will first be translating into Spanish for the family. Buenas tardes, es mi privilegio de hablar por Marcos esta noche. Cuando primero conocí a Marcos, él tenía apenas 7 años, estaba en el primer grado en la escuela de Montgomery Elementary. Como el hijo mayor y hermano mayor de 2 hermanas, él ha demostrado ser muy responsable y muy cariñoso, un joven muy cariñoso. Él siempre está listo para ayudar a su familia y a sus amigos. Las rutinas de la mañana antes de la escuela en King, antes de que se graduara Marcos, entraba él con Marcos, Romeo y Brandon, los 3 amigos, así se conocían. Y siempre estaban ellos listos para apoyarse en sus metas, y esa era de graduarse de high school. Ahora Marcos ha tomado un reto, y este reto es que está enlistado en los servicios militares con la meta de trabajar en la especialidad de mecánicas. Yo sé que Marcos, quien es un joven muy leal y comprometido, hará lo necesario con su determinación de salir adelante con sus sueños. La mejor suerte para ti, Marcos. Good evening. It is my privilege to speak on behalf of Marcos Juarez. When I first met Marcos, he was just 7 years old, and he was a first grader at Montgomery Elementary. The oldest son and older brother of 2 younger sisters, he has shown to be a very responsible and caring young man. He is always there for his friends and for his family. Morning routines at King would include Marcos coming in, Marcos, Romeo, and Brandon entering the school, and they're fondly known as the 3 amigos. They would come in together, supporting each other in their goal to finish high school. And now Marcos is taking on a new challenge, and he has recently enlisted in the military, and he hopes to work in the field of specialized mechanics. I know Marcos, who is very loyal and committed. He will do, and he is, as a very determined young man, he will carry out his dreams. Best of luck to you, Marcos. Next, I'd like to invite Ursula Licea Lopez. It is my privilege to be speaking on your behalf, Ursula, especially because when you first came in, I witnessed you blossom into a confident young woman during your short time at King. Ursula started the late spring in her junior year as a new student to the district. Her inner strength and self-determination to catch up and excel in credit earning was evident. As noted earlier, she is one of our students who completed dual enrollment through Sac City College, and she also successfully completed classes during her 12th grade year while being one of the internship participants at North Davis Elementary. Now she is already and registered for summer courses at Sac City as she plans on pursuing the career of an ultrasound technician. I'm wishing you the best in all your future endeavors. Congratulations on your first step. Mia Mayoral. I'm very happy to be speaking on behalf of Mia. Mia started King with the challenge of not having her 9th or 10th grade credits, and let's call it due to international mishap. In order for Mia to continue high school here in Davis, she had to make some pretty significant life changes, and that she ended up relocating to Davis. Throughout her time at King, Mia pushed and challenged herself to catch up on those missing credits, earning enough to finish before the end of the school year. She did this while working 2 jobs, and we can see how determined and focused Mia has been while she has been as returning as an 11th grader to pursue her goals. I have no doubt that she will succeed as she now takes on her future as a college student to complete the courses necessary to also become an ultrasound technician. She believes deeply in being a compassionate, kind individual, and this career will fit her like a glove. To quote your mom and your beautiful, colorful graduation poster, "Échale ganas, mija." Give it your all, little darling. So, to la graduada, to the graduate, it is my pleasure to announce you as also a King High Scholarship graduate. Congratulations. Flor Díaz.
Sorry, had them in order. First, I want to call Christopher Lopez. He's a wonderful student. So Chris's story is one of overcoming challenges and finding his path. Coming from a background where opportunities seem limited, Chris has shown that with hard work and motivation, anything is possible. His grandparents immigrated from Guatemala and Mexico, and their legacy of determination really lives on him. During his time at his previous high school, Chris faced significant academic challenges. The fast pace and heavy workload made it difficult for him to keep up, but he never gave up. He put in extra hours, he stayed after school, and worked diligently, especially in his government and earth science classes. Despite his efforts, he found himself struggling, but he didn't let this defeat him. Instead, he made the brave decision to transfer to King, and where he found a more supportive and manageable environment. At King High, he thrived. In his first quarter, he earned 26 credits, a significant improvement, yes. A significant improvement that boosted his confidence and motivation. The supportive staff at King helped Chris find his footing and reignited his determination to succeed. Chris's passion lies in working with his hands and his mind. He has a keen interest in construction trades and aspires to become a plumber or a welder. His experience in the bike shop at King, where he learned to replace brake cables and pads, and showcase his mechanical determination and willingness to learn. This experience, along with his hard work, has prepared him for his future training at American River College or at the BIA Workforce Program, where he will continue to build his skills and secure a bright future. Chris Lopez exemplifies the values of hard work, motivation, and determination. His journey reminds us that with the right support and never give up attitude, we can overcome anything. So congratulations, Chris. Proud of you. Next, I would like to call Victoria Soriano. She's amazing. Victoria Soriano stands before us as a proud first-generation Hispanic high school graduate. A milestone that reflects not just her personal achievements, but also the dreams and sacrifices of her family. Victoria is compassionate, she's dedicated, and she's resilient. Her aspirations are driven by her deep compassion and a desire to make a meaningful difference in the world. Her goals are to attend a community college and transfer to Sacramento State to pursue a career in social work. Inspired by a personal tragedy and profound empathy for others, there was a pivotal moment in her life that fueled her commitment to help those in need, particularly children in the foster system who lack stability and support. Her identity as Latina adds a vital perspective to her chosen path. Victoria understands the unique challenges that children face in the foster care system and is determined to be a beacon of hope for them. She views her cultural background as a superpower, enabling her to connect and advocate for those that need it the most. Beyond her academic achievements, Victoria has demonstrated her kindness and dedication through volunteering, whether it's tending to the school garden, making breakfast for the in-house population, caring for an elderly woman's home. She has consistently shown that acts of kindness done selflessly are invaluable. She embodies the values of compassion, open-mindedness, and relentless drive to succeed. Her experiences have shaped her into a person poised to make a significant impact in her future career and community. Congratulations, Victoria. We're so proud of you. Next, I would like to call Mia Lara. Today, we honor a young woman whose journey through high school has been one of great challenges and remarkable transformation. She's before us as an example of resilience, determination, and the power of prioritizing oneself. Mia's story is one of overcoming cultural expectations and personal hardships to forge her own path. Despite these pressures, Mia made the courageous decision to prioritize her own well-being and education, a choice that has led her to graduate sooner than expected. Her freshman year was spent in distant learning, a challenging environment that she managed to navigate successfully. However, sophomore year brought overwhelming responsibilities and struggles to keep up with her studies. Mia took a bold step to reclaim her life. She moved back to California to live with her mom and determined to focus on her future. Her hard work and proactive nature shone through. Within a short span, she got up on credits. She completed 2 college classes and graduated early. King High School provided Mia with the support and structure she needed to excel. She plans to pursue a career in business or real estate, aiming to get an associate's degree in construction management before transferring to a 4-year university for a bachelor's degree in real estate, finance, or economics. Mia also intends to obtain her real estate license and step directly into the industry after college. Mia embodies the qualities of a proactive, hardworking, and motivated young woman. We're very proud of you, Mia. Please join me in congratulating her. Okay, now I would like to call Andreas Malford. Andreas is a very, very special young man. He's brilliant. I'm not reading off the script, but he's truly remarkable. Today we honor a remarkable student whose journey embodies resilience, ambition, and determination. Andreas stands before us not only as a graduate, but as a testament to the power of perseverance. Andreas' path was not an easy one. From facing many struggles to overcoming a challenging educational environment, he has shown a relentless drive to succeed. Despite these obstacles, Andreas has excelled in dual enrollment at Sacramento City College while managing also a part-time job. His commitment to education and his willingness to seek support when needed are truly inspiring. At his previous high school, he experienced difficulties, but he didn't let those moments define him. Instead, he sought guidance, he embraced his potential, and transformed his outlook. The staff at King School recognized that his determination pushing him to achieve extraordinary academic success. He earned 32 credits in one semester. This shows a lot of dedication. His passion for learning and his openness to exploring various fields reflect the maturity and insight beyond his years. His story reminds us that it's never too late to discover our strengths and passions. As he prepares to continue his education at Sacramento City College, pursuing psychology and beyond, we celebrate his achievements and bright future that lies ahead of him. His journey serves as a powerful reminder that with the ambition that he has, determination, and motivation, he can overcome anything. Please join me in congratulating Andreas. I know. And I'm going to translate. Voy a traducir esto. Hoy honramos a un estudiante extraordinario cuyo viaje encarna resiliencia, ambición y determinación. Andreas está entre nosotros no solo como un graduado, sino como un testimonio, honestamente, del poder de la perseverancia. El camino de Andreas no fue fácil, desde enfrentar muchas luchas hasta superar un entorno educativo desafiante. Ha demostrado un impulso insensato para poder triunfar. A pesar de estos obstáculos, él siempre ha sido destacado en la inscripción doble por medio del Colegio Comunitario de Sacramento y su trabajo de medio tiempo. Su compromiso con la educación y su voluntad de buscar apoyo cuando sea necesario son verdaderamente inspiradores. En su escuela anterior secundaria enfrentó dificultades, pero no dejó que esos momentos lo definieran. En cambio, buscó orientación, él abrazó su potencial y transformó su perspectiva. El personal de King reconoció su determinación y el impulso que él tiene. Él agarró 32 créditos en un semestre y esto demuestra que su dedicación es increíble. Su pasión por aprender y su apertura a explorar diversos campos reflejan su madurez y una visión más allá de la edad de Andreas. Su historia nos recuerda que nunca es demasiado tarde para descubrir nuestras fortalezas y pasiones. Mientras se prepara él para continuar su educación en Sacramento City College, estudiando psicología o alguna otra carrera relacionada con esto, celebramos los logros y el brillante futuro que le espera a él. Su viaje sirve como un poderoso recordatorio de que con ambición, motivación, determinación podemos superar cualquier desafío. Felicidades, Andreas. I'm so proud of you. Sorry about that. Next, I would like to call Kim.
How's everyone doing tonight? I'm the last King staff speaker, so I am very excited to have Dulce Nayeli Quintana Gonzalez to the stage. All right. When I think of being present, positive, and productive, Nayeli is the first student who comes to mind. When I first met Nayeli in the counseling office, there were two things that stood out the most. One, that her style was on point: hair, makeup, and attitude. And two, that she told me that I reminded her of that one actress who plays a shape-shifting dragon in an animated film. These things stood out to me, not only because of her interest in beauty, but also because she instantly formed a connection with me in a way that was unique and personal. It makes me wholeheartedly believe that wherever she goes for cosmetology, she will make others feel comfortable and confident in whatever they do. Her patience, warm-heartedness, and desire to help others feel beautiful in their own way will help her go far in her career. Nayeli finishing high school is not only a testament to her ability to crush it, but also a testament to the unending support of her mom. However, I hope they both know that this diploma is just one success in a sea of successes. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, Nayeli. All right, I would like to introduce Abigail Hardy.
Thank you for coming.
I got to know Abby very well this school year, going through both positive and negative experiences in her life with her. In the past few months, there were a lot of life changes that challenged her, but with every setback, she always found a way to bounce back, sometimes literally. Indeed, it is this optimistic attitude that I find the most memorable about her. There are not many who go through what she has gone through, and fewer still who remain hopeful for the future with a wide, bright smile and infectious laughter. Her resiliency is an inspiration to others, and I know that this trait will serve her well when she becomes a future New York Times best-selling author. For now, she will be headed off to Sacramento City College, sharing her love for song, dance, and writing with all those who have yet to have the honor to meet her. We are proud of all she has accomplished and are excited for the next chapter of her thrilling journey. Congratulations, Abby. All right, introducing Rob Cooper back to the stage.
As our ceremony draws to a close, I'd like to again thank the school board, district leaders, the Davis community, and the King staff and families for your support of this graduating class. Without your love and belief in them, tonight would not have been possible. The pride that comes with a high school diploma is not to be taken for granted. This accomplishment matters. This journey was not easy. Everyone fought their own battles to earn this diploma. Some of you graduated early, and some of you worked through a 5th year of high school to earn this diploma. Your accomplishments speaks for itself, and we are so proud of you. Graduates, I ask you to please stand and prepare you move your tassel. Graduates, I invite you to move your tassel from the right to the left, and I officially declare you graduates of Martin Luther King Junior High School, class of 2024. Families and friends, congratulations to you. Please find your graduates in the theater and outside the theater and join us for some snacks. Thank you for being here.